Maker here with our Endurance Tech Tips presented by Capri Tools. And today we're going to talk about torquing wheels. And that seems like a very simple thing to do, right? But there are some unique nuances to torquing wheels, not only during the race weekend, but before you go and even during the race. So we're going to talk again just about some basic things about torquing your wheels that makes the weekend go better. Hey, we've all seen cars have wheels go flying off the car, and it even happens in pro racing, and it even happens in sportsman racing. So again, we're talking about that today here with Capri Tools. All right, so here we have our Capri Tools torque wrench, and let's just pull it out here and just talk a little bit about a torque wrench. Of course, the Capri Tools torque wrench is great. It has a great grip to it, has a great profile. You can read all of the settings. And when you're getting a torque wrench out, you should always have it set back down to zero. Never have it set up to where you normally would torque. Now, a lot of people like to torque around 70 to 80. Again, you should check the torque specs for your particular car, but most people torque their lug nuts on a car at around 70, 75. That has been my experience. But if you find it different, that's great. So again, you have your torque wrench. Now, you can get a deep weld socket or you can get an impact socket. If you're going to just use a regular socket that's deep well, just again, be careful to watch for it that you're not getting cracks along there, because no matter what socket you get, if it's not an impact socket, it may likely over time just crack because of all the pressure you're putting on it. So again, if you're doing that, that's fine. But again, I'd recommend you go out and get yourself a deep well impact socket. So let's just go ahead and get it set up here. And again, what I want you to think about is when I'm torquing my wheels, what am I going to be doing here? So when you do to torque the wheels, usually you have a 4 or 5 lug. Again, the Porsche Boxers have a 5 lug pattern. You do not want to go in a circle. Again, that's very important. So as you get it tight on the wheel and you get it nice and snug all around, when you torque, you want to make sure that you're torquing in a star pattern. Boom, 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 and boom. Again, making sure you're not going around in a circle. Why is that? Because you're trying to get a very nice set on the hub. And if you are doing it where it's in a circle pattern, it's not going to take a nice set. And usually this happens most often when you have a brand new crew member, they come in just for the weekend, say, hey, go just torque the wheels real quick. You don't have them go and make sure they set it the right setting, and then they try to go around in a circle pattern. So again, these are simple things, but things that you got to be careful of. And if you get brand new wheels, or maybe you have brand new spacers, those are the times that, let's say you go out and practice or in the race, if you have a brand new wheel or a brand new wheel spacer, that's the time that as soon as the car comes off the track, you want to torque it. Maybe you go out for 2 or 3 laps in practice, come right back in and re-torque it. Because that's amazing how sometimes a brand new wheel or a brand new wheel spacer will have a bad set on the pattern. And what we do on our pit stops, if we have to change a tire, again, we use a regular electric impact gun to put the wheel on, but then we still have somebody come back by before the car goes out on track. Maybe we go over the 5-minute pit stop. It doesn't matter. The last thing you want is a wheel come flying off the car. Wreck, ruins your race, all because you didn't torque your wheels. So again, thank you, Capri Tools. Great torque wrench. Torque your wheels.